If you've ever looked at your KDP sales dashboard and thought, my book deserves better than this, you're right. Most authors don't fail because of their content. They fail because readers never even get the chance to discover their content in the first place. And the heartbreaking part is that this failure is preventable, because the reason people aren't clicking on your book has nothing to do with the quality of your work and everything to do with a single fixable mistake on your cover. Amazon shoppers don't read first, they don't analyze first, they don't compare first, they click first, and that click, the first click, is the only way Amazon knows your book has potential. No clicks, no visibility, no sales. You could have the best book in your niche, but if your cover blends in, you're invisible. Today, I'm going to show you how to make your book stand out in a way that grabs attention instantly and triggers the algorithm to push your book harder, all without spending a single dollar. All right, before I show you the 3 strategies, you need to understand exactly how your book makes money on Amazon. Because if you don't understand the mechanics, you're just guessing, and guessing costs you money. So let me break down the customer journey in the simplest way possible. Step 1, impressions. Impressions are the number of times your book shows up on someone's screen. That's it, nothing more. They're scrolling through Amazon, they're searching for something, and your book appears in the results. That's 1 impression. Now, here's the thing most publishers get wrong. Impressions are basically useless on their own. I don't care if you get 100,000 impressions last month. That doesn't tell me anything about whether your book is actually making money. Why? Because impressions just mean people saw your book. It doesn't mean they cared about it. It doesn't mean they clicked on it. It doesn't mean they bought it. Impressions are potential, but potential isn't money. Step 2, clicks. This is where things get real, because a click means someone actually stopped scrolling, looked at your book and said, I want to know more about this. That's an investment. That's them giving you their attention. That's them saying, you've got my interest. The critical part here is you cannot make a sale without a click. It's literally impossible. Someone has to click on your book to even see your description, your reviews, your preview. If they don't click, you have 0 chance of making a sale. So let's say out of those 100,000 impressions, 1,000 people clicked on your book. That's a 1% click-through rate. That's actually decent for Amazon. But if you can improve that click-through rate from 1% to 1.5%, you just went from 1,000 clicks to 1,500 clicks. Same impressions, 50% more clicks. See where this is going? Step 3, sales. Now they're on your book's page. They're reading your description. They're checking out your preview. They're looking at reviews, and some percentage of them are going to buy. On Amazon, the average conversion rate is around 10%. So if 1,000 people click on your book, you're getting about 100 sales. Now, here's the math that's going to blow your mind. If you improve your click-through rate from 1% to 1.5% and your conversion rate stays the same at 10%, you just went from 100 sales to 150 sales. That's a 50% increase in sales. Same book, same price, same description, same reviews, same everything. You just made your book cover work harder for you, and Amazon rewarded you by promoting your book more. So there are only 3 ways to increase your sales. Option 1, get more impressions. This means running more ads, spending more money to get your book in front of more people. And yeah, that works, but it costs money. And we're not here to talk about spending more money. We're here to talk about making more money. Option 2, improve your conversion rate. This is about making your book listing better. Better description, more reviews, killer A+ content, professional formatting. This stuff matters. It really does. But it takes time. It takes effort. And if nobody's clicking on your book in the first place, it doesn't matter how good your listing is. Option 3, increase your click-through rate. This is the golden ticket. This is the fastest, easiest, most impactful change you can make right now. Because when you increase your click-through rate, Amazon's algorithm notices, and it starts showing your book to more people automatically. You're not paying for those extra impressions. Amazon is giving them to you for free because the algorithm thinks your book is worth promoting. And it all comes down to one thing, your book cover. Now, here's the God-honest truth that most KDP publishers don't want to hear. Your book cover is probably boring. And I don't say that to be mean, I say it because I see it every single day. Publishers spend weeks creating great content. They do keyword research. They write compelling descriptions. They try to get reviews, but then they throw together a book cover in 30 minutes using a Canva template, and they wonder why nobody's clicking on their book. But you're competing against thousands of other books in your niche, maybe tens of thousands, and when someone searches on Amazon, they see like 20, 30, 50 books on that first page alone. Your book is showing up right next to your competitors. Same search results, same screen, same moment, and the person searching has about 5 seconds to decide which books are worth clicking on. 5 seconds. In that moment, their brain is making instant judgments. What looks interesting? What looks professional? What looks different? And if your book cover looks like everyone else's, same layout, same style, same boring approach, their brain just skips right over it. Not because your book is bad, but because their brain didn't register it as different or interesting. You're invisible, not because you're not trying, but because you're blending in. And in the attention economy, blending in is death, but this is fixable.